What's up, everyone? It's Lights Out here, and in anticipation of UFC 148, I'm bringing a simulation of the much-hyped main event between Chael Sonnen and the middleweight champion, the pound-for-pound number one fighter in the world, Anderson the Spider Silva. This is happening in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, as the fight starts right there, one of the things that makes this fight so interesting to me, at least, is that these two men genuinely do not like each other. This isn't a competitive rivalry. This isn't anything like this. These are two men that do not like each other. And you could tell in Chael's interviews, whether he's just trolling or whatever, he is disrespecting Anderson, talking about his country, talking about him, and Anderson's taking exception to it. As you could see in the weigh-in last night, we hit him with a cheap shot, shoulder to the jaw. I mean, he didn't do any damage, but the message was sent. He's not playing around this time. A serious Anderson has got to be something to be careful of, at least. And this is what Chael's going to want to do. Not get reversed, obviously. But he's going to want to take Anderson down. These two men are opposite fighters. Another thing that makes it so great. Two opposite styles. Chael, the grinder, he's going to want to do that, get a takedown. He's going to want to grind out a decision, beat him up for 5 rounds, maybe go for an arm triangle here or there. But he's going to want to stay out of danger in the striking game and just take him down. Anderson, on the other hand, he's a pinpoint striker. You're not really going to see this. Let's be real for a moment. You're not going to see Anderson in full mount like this, beating down Chael. And he rocked him. Yeah, you're not going to see him. Chael is a Division I college wrestler, so he's a good wrestler. You're not going to see Anderson control him on the ground like this. But he's a pinpoint striker. He's knocked out Vitor Belfort, TKO'd guys like Forrest Griffin, Yushin Okami. Really just an amazing striker, creative striker. Does things on the feet that it just looks impossible, like it's in the Matrix or something. What's going to be interesting to see as far as Chael's Sonnen goes is if Anderson Silva's cracked rib from last fight, as well as Chael's elevated testosterone level, really did have a great effect on his takedowns, as well as control on the ground, or if really he is that good, and Anderson was just making excuses or whatnot. Ed Soares as well. Right there, that's what he has to do. He has to take him down. And that round, obviously it went for Anderson. Already cut Chael. We had him rocked in full mount, but he's far from out of it. And it's going to be, the real fight, it's the same thing. It's 5 rounds. Whoever gets advantage in the first round, you can't let it get to you, because all it takes is one punch. Anyone who's watched the fight knows one punch, one submission, any moment it could be over. And he comes off the spinning back fist. You cannot run up on Anderson Silva. And he rocked him too. That's why he cannot stand with him. He must not stand. He turtled up. Surprise is not over. Ref lets it go on. But yeah, Anderson's the kind of fighter to where if you don't come strike with him, he'll come get you. And if you do decide to strike with him, that's an even worse idea. You have to stay connected to him. You have to take him down, put him on the cage, keep him in the clinch. Don't let him get you in the Muay Thai clinch, but stay away from the striking game. And you put him in the triangle. Triangle is what he caught him with in the first fight. He's got that black belt from Nogueira Brothers. Chael made the comments that the Nogueira brother black belt is like getting a toy and a Happy Meal. Well, that toy in the Happy Meal is what led to him tapping out in the first fight. So it looks like those comments backfired just a little bit, maybe. Let's see, and this is what Chael. Excellent takedown by Chael. Exactly what has to happen. And it's going to be interesting to see Chael's submission defense as well. It was excellent in the first fight. Controlled him on the ground. Stayed away from dangerous situations. And exactly what he needs to do, except for that one moment. Like I said earlier, it just takes one moment, one slip up from either fighter, another reversal, unbelievable. Full mount again, and he's reversed. But yeah, it just takes one slip up, and you could be in an arm bar, triangle, anything like that in just a second. And a nice sweep from Anderson, beautiful. And see, yeah, you get caught in a boxing match with Anderson, kickboxing match, he might as well just walk out of the ring and tap out, then walk out the ring because he's done. And nice takedown defense. And Anderson, he is pissed off, and he has to be training his wrestling. I believe Mark Munoz trained with him, So Mark Munoz is a good wrestler. So if he's training with him as far as wrestling goes, none of this Steven Seagal practicing front kicks, all of that. I mean, that's nice. But that's not going to play against Chael. And he rocks him again. Front kick. What? He does a gangster walk away. I don't know if he was doing that to me for disrespecting the front kick or Chael for knocking his punk ass down. If you're Chael's corner in this fight, at this point, what can you tell him? I mean, he's been rocked on the ground, on standing up. Really just got to keep him motivated, because if Chael can hit him with something, maybe he can get him, but it's not looking good. And Dana White even says that Anderson Silva, as a striker, as someone who participates in combat sports, could win in any kind. MMA, boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, Muay Thai, it doesn't matter. If it's a combat sport, he believes Anderson, when he's in his right mind, that he could beat anybody. You see, this is exactly what would get Chael in trouble. Just standing and trading with Anderson. When he caught that kick, should have took him down, went back to work. But, when you get caught in a stand-up like this, it's kind of hard to, just switch gears and drop down for some fighters. Don't believe that'll be a problem with Chael. Oh, and he's rocked again. Turtled up. He's all over him. He's all over him again. And it's over. Referee gets in the way. And our simulation, Anderson Silva, comes away the champion. Just a quick prediction on my behalf. I believe Anderson will come away with the win. Probably in round 2, TKO. He's going to overwhelm Chael. He's mad. He's going to catch him in the stand-up. And it's completely plausible that Chael Sonnen could win this fight. I believe his only chance is a decision. All this TKO, he'll knock out Anderson. He's going to beat his face in. I think that's a little bit too much. Motivated Anderson Silva is something that we haven't seen a lot of. I mean, we've seen him mess around in the ring. Damian Maia, supposedly that was motivation. But Anderson can come away with this one. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm going to have more videos underway. Make sure to watch the fight tonight. You don't want to miss it, especially if you're a fight fan. You do not want to miss this fight. Whether it's ordered on pay-per-view, go out, Buffalo Wild Wings, Hooters, to the sports bar, anywhere. Y'all take it easy. This is Lights Out. Peace.